3, 2, 1, we're live. Boom. What is up, internet? How are you doing today? It is 1:08 p.m. and I've been sitting around. I guess I've gotten some stuff done. But for the most part, I've been chilling and journaling. And I got ordained today in the state of Ohio. If you want to get married and have me perform the ceremony and say an offensive joke, I can do that, because I'm going to do it. Hey, how are you guys? Today's episode is called Progress Isn't Linear. And it's something I've known to be true with music for a long time, and I think it's true with everything. And I want to share about it because sometimes that non-linear sensation can be frustrating or evoke emotions of like wanting to quit or wanting to give up. And so let me just jump on into it. Mom, it's 1 minute and 15 seconds. I'm jumping in. Are you proud? So something I've known for a long time with music, progress isn't linear. What do I mean by that? I can recall, especially as a teenager and into college and stuff, practicing and feeling like I'm not getting better. And then one day, all of a sudden, I'm better. And it seems like it should be a graph that goes like this, right? Like, I practice an hour a day, I get an hour percentage better. I practice an hour the next day, I practice 2 hours the next day, whatever. I get better like this. But what really seems to happen is more like I'm practicing and I don't feel like I'm getting better. I'm practicing, I don't feel like I'm getting better. I don't feel like I'm getting better. And then all of a sudden one day, it's like, whoa, I'm here. And all of a sudden something clicks. Maybe you can play something you couldn't play before, or there's like a level of comfort at the instrument that you didn't have before, or all of a sudden the progress happens all at once. It doesn't happen so linearly. And I think usually the progress actually happens when we're at a point of frustration where we feel like we're throwing in the towel. It's like, I'm not getting any better. Screw this. All of a sudden you get better. And that is that's something I've known to be true with piano, and I've noticed it with other things in my life. And I'll share those and then give you the opportunity to figure out where are you unsatisfied because your progress doesn't feel linear, and maybe it's actually going exactly how it should go. I've noticed with singing, I've been taking voice lessons for 2 years, and often I haven't felt like I'm getting better at singing, but then things will happen that are kind of touchstone moments or checkpoint moments where it's like, oh, I am definitely better. Ooh, that was a nice one. Like, I recorded vocals in the studio yesterday for the new Safety Squad music we recorded. And last time I was in this studio doing vocal overdubs was over a year ago. And I'm just clearly a different place singing-wise now than I was then. Even my lackluster takes today were stronger than the strongest takes from back then. Yeah, just like my voice lesson the other day, I just noticed it's like, oh, my flexibility, my control, my comfort with singing is dramatically stronger than it was then. I'll also say in terms of, doing comedy, my dad asked me the other day, he said, oh, we didn't talk about your last comedy class for Stand Up 1. How was it? And I was kind of in that throw in the towel zone. I was like, oh, Dad, I don't know. I didn't think I did very good. Like, I didn't feel great about what I was doing. But then that night I performed comedy at the Coles open mic, and I felt the most confident I felt at an open mic before, and there were almost no people there. They didn't have the piano set up either, so I just had to tell jokes, and I got people to laugh even with a very small room, and it was like, oh, I'm definitely better at this. Last night I did the improv jam at Second City, and I felt like I showed up with a new level of confidence. I'm also standing taller. I'm focusing on my posture, and I think that's helping while I'm on stage. Things are just coming across better. Simple changes can have huge results. Yeah, and it's true with everything. It's true. I'm noticing with YouTube videos. Like, I'm kind of in a YouTube video slump right now, but that's okay because I have gotten way better at making videos, both in terms of just like the video itself, but also the game of YouTube, of how to title it, how to thumbnail it. marketing music. I'm definitely, it can often feel like I'm working on stuff and nothing's going anywhere. But when I step back, it's like, oh, I know a lot more about marketing than I have before. I'm currently running an ad, a lead magnet ad, which I've never done before. And I don't know if my lead magnet ad is going to be good or not, but my fan finder video is good. That might be gibberish. But the point is I just want to share that I'm noticing in my life progress isn't linear. Progress in terms of emotional stability after a breakup or a hard event. Like, I had a really tough relationship end in the beginning of February, and progress on my relationship with myself has been nonlinear after that. I have days where it's really hard, and I have days where I feel invincible, and that's nonlinear. And sometimes it's like a step backwards, and what appears to be a step backwards, first of all, might not even be a step backwards. I've talked about that in another stream. But second of all, isn't that bad? Because maybe in our lives, why do we think of our life as like a straight line? It's like we're going in whatever direction we're going. It's just like a winding river. Float down the river. Don't try and row against it. Even noticing with fitness and stuff, my relationship with fitness is definitely, I'll get into it for a few weeks and then I'll fall out of it. And I'll get into it for a few weeks and I'll fall out of it. Today I was doing push-ups and I was struggling. I was not able to do as many push-ups as my max I've been able to do at different points just in this year. But that's okay. I'm not a failure because today I couldn't do 2 sets of 30 push-ups. The failure actually would be just saying, well, I guess I'm not doing push-ups. I succeeded by saying I'm going to do push-ups today, even though I've been out of the habit of doing push-ups and it feels extra hard. Progress is nonlinear. I imagine if I get back in the habit of doing push-ups every day or every other day, I will match where I was shortly and then be able to exceed that too. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. Progress is nonlinear. We are not automaton productivity machines. We are human beings, and we're here to be. And we have the opportunity to create things bigger than ourselves and dream and bring people together, and that's wonderful. And we can just be. And sometimes getting to where we want to get to requires being where we are. Actually, it always requires being where you are, because you can only start from where you are. So, yeah, I'm so smart, guys. Holy shit. Epiphany Center for the Art Show tickets are live. That's September 22nd. That show is going to be a blowout. It's with Safety Squad and Bumpus. We're releasing our new music, our album booklet that I'm manifesting right now. And I'm very excited about that. And then, yeah, if you want a CD, send me a Venmo, as I have written here. $10 or more, I'll ship you a CD. And if you're interested in creativity coaching, in learning more on how to have one-on-one relationship with me, where we can talk about you manifesting your dreams of creativity, of starting a business, or even just playing more piano or creating more art, I know we can have a conversation where I can help you see where you are blocking yourself, and we can unblock ourselves. Because when we're blocking ourselves, it sucks when we can't see it, but the beauty of that is when somebody helps you see it, or when you see it, you get out of your own way. And once you're out of your own way, anything's possible. You'll probably get in your own way again, or at least I've gotten in my own way again, but once you get out of your own way once, you know you can get out of your own way again. Beautiful, baby. Well, this is almost 9 minutes. Susan Bauer is going to be fuming when she sees how long this is. But anyways, that's all I got. Have a great Friday. Take care.